two things that Jesse said. Safety and cost. Safety, as Heather already said, is obviously going to be an issue no matter who is sending things up in space. It's inevitable, okay? Are you debating space exploration or whether we should get the funding from one place or another? Because that should be another debate. Our plan keeps the government and NASA both overseeing the missions, okay? As Michael said, we're not trying to filter out the government immediately just to get rid of everything that they do. We're trying to slowly have them oversee the private sectors so that they will slowly filter out so that the increase in private enterprise will begin to boom. Our space exploration program will not miss a beat with our plan. Also, I don't know if you guys don't understand, but you both said in your constructives that the relations between the private and public sectors will be so hard to obtain and they're like extremely impractical, but we currently have these relations and they're working pretty well, but we're just saying that we need to keep increasing these relations and to strengthen them and make them better by increasing the private sectors that exist in our modern day. Also with the cost is not the only problem that we're talking about. We're saying that with our plan, the economy will begin to get better and jobs will be created. So I don't see how that's a fair argument that you're saying that cost won't be affected, because we've clearly proven time and time again that these things will happen and they'll happen soon. The faster we increase the space exploration through private enterprise, the faster our plan will be able to have positive results. As you can see, Heather and I are proposing a very logical plan that would slowly filter out NASA, and we'd end up creating a better future for our country in the field of space exploration. Because of the cost, the job creation, and the competition that will all benefit from the switch, there's no probable reason to maintain the status quo. Space needs to be explored, but it should not be necessarily the government being the only one to do it. If private industries were to take over it, NASA and the executive branch would continue to oversee it with our plan, but there would still be an increase in productivity and in quality. As Americans, it is our duty to vote for what we see as the best fitting for the future generations of our country. And Heather and I are here to tell you that the private enterprise is what is right. Private enterprise is what our country needs to build a successful space program, and we, here today, are telling you this wholeheartedly. When voting, be wise and vote private enterprise. Thank you.